What's going on, guys? It's me, Ali, and welcome back to another episode of Exploring New and Tasty Out of Bound. Last time we explored Scrapania, which wasn't a disappointment, but now we are going to explore Scrabania Temple. And I gotta tell you, it was amazing. Scrapania Temple has so many interesting things out of bound. This is so far the best exploration I've ever discovered in New and Tasty. So I'm super hyped to show to all what I have discovered. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use hype. Excited. Anyway, I was fast. So I have explored much more interesting things in Scrapania Temple than Paramonia Temple. So that was interesting. Anyway, enough with talk, so let's just dive in right now. So to begin with, I decided to see how the whole place looks like. And I've discovered that, it's all covered in a big wall, kind of, some holes. But it already has an end. If you go to the left and move the camera down, we can see a platform which already starts here. It seems to be unused. I'm not sure, but it is unused because you can't even see it from the ground itself. Well, now we're already getting into all the different doors, so let's just quickly explore this area. And I just found out that this place is closely covered together, which makes this area really claustrophobic. And okay, I couldn't really see it in this view here, and I was kind of surprised that it was like that. Also, the walls itself, especially the windows, seem to be much more bigger than those previously. But yeah, that's it, and there's nothing really anything interesting outside. So enough with that. Let's begin exploring this door here. And with this, I decided to take a look at the wall itself. And I found out that this wall here is insanely big. You wouldn't even be able to see most of it. Also, the walls itself looks pretty cool. It's really detailed. I really love it. It's kind of hard to see it in the normal view because of the fog. So it was amazing just to see it outside of the camera. So that was the only thing I discovered about this first door. So let's already get into the next door. In this one here, I also wanted to see how the wall looks like. And it's not that big as the previous one, but it seemed to be a little different. So, after I discovered the second door, and I seen this wall, I felt like that every wall in each door is really unique on their own design. And I was not wrong, because you'll see that very later. If you take the camera down, you can actually see a really big Scrapania statue. Well, you can actually see it on the normal view, but it is a bit hard to see it from the far. But you can't even see the whole statue, only the top of it. So it was kind of cool to just see the whole of it. Actually, I did not even pay close attention to that statue at all, because if you take a look from this view here, you can't even see it's supposed to be a Scrapania at all. So that was actually a cool discovery. Well, that was quickly the second door. Let's move to the third one. And here I again decided to explore to see how the wall looks like. And from all the other, this one looks absolutely cool and detailed and really unique. And I also got to see that the lighting here isn't really super bright. as in all the other level. It just looks normal, cool, and has a really amazing warm color. But I quickly noticed that there is a bit of the wall that is unnecessarily big, which you wouldn't ever be able to see, because in this area here, there's no point where you have to go really up. You actually have to go down, which is really weird why they did that. And just a little extra thing here, moving the camera in up here, we can get a better look at the SCRABANIan just walking around with this little platform here. Also, when I move the camera down, I noticed this little shaped cliff here, which looks really cool, and I don't think you could be able to see it in an overview. Or you can, but not all of it. So, again, we meant to see something we couldn't see fully. That was this door. Let's go. Let's go to this door here. Sorry. So again, I want to see how the wall looks like. And again, this wall is really unique. It's basically just a flat wall, but it had these piles here, which make it look cool. Now the next thing, which I've been really wondering for a lot. Do you remember in the original Apes Odyssey, that unused area you could reach if you did this ledge trick here? And if you go down, you can actually see an unused area you wouldn't ever be able to reach, and you couldn't even see. It has been discovered from many years ago. So, is this unused area still here, new and tasty? No, it's not. But it seems like there are some sort of references to that unused area here in New and Tasty. If you pay attention, you can see that this pipe here, the hole ends right here down, which could lead to that the pipe was supposed to send Ape down here. And if we go a bit to the left, we can see a stone wall here, which could also reference that wall in the area itself. So I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if it is an actual reference to that unused area, but bit cool. But yeah, I mean, okay, now we know that it's not here, but it seems like there are some reference to it here, new and tasty. Well, that was the only thing I found in this door. Let's move to the next one. In this part here, I managed to let the camera zoom in to the background, and we could get a much better look at the background itself, which looks really cool in this view here. And also in this part, I also managed to let the camera zoom out, and we could get this super cool view of the level. But sadly, it gets really foggy the more I go back. That was this door. Let's move to the next door. And in this one, I again tried to see how the wall looks like. This one also looks cool. But I discovered something interesting. The sky here is actually blue, very similar to the one in Paramonia, and not the warm red color just like elsewhere in the SCRABANIan world, which is a bit weird, because we all know that the sky in the SCRABANIan world is always had the red-orange color, but not here. Weirdly enough, you wouldn't even be able to see the sky in this area here. So this is kind of weird why they changed it to blue here. But another thing is that since the sky is blue, everything else, like the environment, seems to have the normal orange lighting here, but I'm not sure if it's from the sky itself that affects all of it, or if it's just from lights somewhere else. I don't know. It kind of surprised me that the sky was blue. So let's move to the next one. And this one I want to start to see how the wall looks like. Now this one is similar to the beginning of the SCRABANIan Temple, but it's not that big like all the others, and there's again some part of it that is unnecessarily big. Now in this part here, I actually found out that you are very close to the ground here when I moved the camera down. It was kind of surprising. And just look at that. It looks so cool seeing the ground in this perspective here. I really wish if there was a way I could actually walk around here. I don't know if it is actually possible to make a mod where you can give this ground a collision. That could actually be interesting. Now let's move to the last door before entering the SCRABANIan nest. And this one I also wanted to see how the wall looks like. Well, this one is, yeah, normal, flat, and not so big like all the others. But it's kind of unique in its own way. I don't know, maybe if it's just me, but that's how I see it. And I move the camera down, there's also ground here. Okay, not really a big surprise that there is ground just like in SCRABANIan Temple, because there was ground all the other places here in this temple here. In this part here, there is this little stone wall here, and you can't even go on the other side. But thanks to this fly hack, I managed to go on the other side, and there is actually a collision, and Ape can fully step on it. But he can't really hang on the edge here. That was all the door. Let's explore SCRABANIan nest. Well, I can already say that there wasn't anything interesting to see in SCRABANIan nest, other than I want to see how the wall looks like. It's just completely flat, no details, nothing interesting. Kind of disappointed, yeah. And even the way where you have to reach Big Face, again, there is also nothing interesting to see. So, yeah, that was all for today's video. Even though I basically explored one thing in each door, I still think it was an amazing experience I had with SCRABANIan Temple. I think SCRABANIan Temple was the best experience I have with exploring new and tasty Out of Bounds so far. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.